Yogurt is delicious and it's healthy, and a lot of us enjoy it for breakfast or with lunch. But did you know that you can prepare appetizing meals with yogurt? Judith Choate, author of Cooking with Yogurt, is here today to share a different spin on an all-American dish, deviled eggs made with yogurt. Welcome.
Hi, Bonnie.
Thanks for
How you
coming
doing?
in.
Well, thank you
Good.
for having me.
Well, I'm excited about this because I love deviled eggs and I've eaten a lot of them. But why would I want to make deviled eggs with yogurt?
Well, because eggs have a pretty bad rep. You know, they have high cholesterol, high fat.
Right.
So if we use non-fat yogurt, it just cuts a little bit of the fat. Not a lot, but a little, and it gives a little different flavor, and why not?
Okay, well, let's get started. First of all, we have to boil the eggs. And I have
Yep.
to say that I have some problems with this, with peeling the eggs, because I get those chunks out of it and then my deviled eggs look
Okay, well,
horrible.
we're going to show you how. You're going to get your egg,
Right.
and I'm going to get my egg, and we're going to go right over here to the water.
Okay.
And what we do, you hit your egg, might as well do it in the sink because it's just easier. So it's sort of all mushy like that.
Okay.
We turn on our water, we put the egg under, and we stick a spoon right under it so we get the membrane, and it comes
Okay.
right off.
So instead of just trying to...
Don't do it there. Get it under the water.
All right.
Find a little spot. Got it?
I think so.
There
yeah,
you go.
Okay.
See?
And that's it. And then
That's
we
it.
that's how
Just-
we get it started,
Yep.
and then...
Just push it right off under the water.
Oh, yeah, that is easy.'t matter if it's cold water or hot water?
Well, cold is better.
Cold water. Great.
Okay. There we've got our eggs.
First start.
Then we're going to cut these eggs in two. You want to do it?
Sure.
You cut it?
Just cut it, yes.
Yep.
Right.
See, so now we've got our perfect egg. You remember how every time you go to cook a hard-boiled egg and make deviled eggs, you end up with broken ends?
Oh, yeah.
It just doesn't happen if you do it this way. So then we want to put our yolks here, and we're going to push them through the sieve. I'm only going to do two because why not? I don't want to
Through a
do this.
sieve. That's a good idea. Now,
See?
usually I just get the fork and
Yeah,
start.
no, just push it through the sieve.
Okay.
And see, you've got little bits of egg coming through. And this is a really easy way. Another easy way for home cooks is just to put it in, all of this in a food processor.
Oh, sure.
And
Yeah.
food process, you know, I'm a great one for using modern conveniences. I think they're just the best possible thing that you can do. You can save time and energy and all sorts of things.
Okay.
Okay?
What comes next? The yogurt.
Okay.
No, okay.
No, we're going to put some sun-dried tomatoes. We've got some minced ones here. And we're going to add those in.
I've heard of sun-dried tomatoes before,
Well-
but I haven't had them.
No?
No.
Well,
Where do you get them?
they come in little jars. You can actually you can buy them two ways. These are sun-dried tomatoes packed in oil,
Okay.
but you can get them just plain sun-dried tomatoes. You can make them yourself.
Okay.
If you have tomatoes, you just cut them in pieces, put them out in the sun, and let them dry, or put them in an oven with a very low heat for overnight. I think it's probably about 275. Put them on sheets, put them in the oven, turn it to 275, and let them go. I say overnight, but actually you should do it during the day because you don't want to go to bed with the oven on.
Okay, now here comes our yogurt.
Oh, our yogurt.
Now, I have a question for you. Usually you have deviled eggs at a picnic and you're outside and the
Right.
sun is shining on them, and most people use mayo in their deviled eggs. So will yogurt keep longer out in the sun for us?
To tell you the truth, I don't know the answer to that question.
Well, there you go.
Probably it would, because I think it's the egg. It's the egg that's going bad. It's really
Okay.
not the mayonnaise.
Okay, so basically we need to-
that your mom warned you about. It's the egg and the mayonnaise.
We need to use our yogurt because it reduces fat. And is yogurt healthy for us?
Well, yeah.
I know I've heard this.
It's healthy if you use non-fat or low-fat yogurt. If you use whole milk yogurt, you're going to have high-fat. Just like if you use mayonnaise, we have light mayonnaise yogurt.
Right.
It's the same kind of thing. You're using non-fat yogurt, you're just fine. You'll have no fat, you'll have no cholesterol. But if you use whole milk yogurt, I like to eat whole milk yogurt, but for cooking I like to use low fat.
Okay, so what else
Then
do we
we've got
have
some capers here
here? All right.
that have been minced. We've got 6 of them. Then we've got some parsley, which if we had a lot of time I'd mince, but I just wanted to show you, just use the leaves, you don't use the stem. Then we put the minced parsley in. We put a little salt. And of course that has its bad name too, but you got to have a little salt for a little
flavor.
taste.
Sure.
Then we're going to mix this all up.
Okay.
And normally, oh good,
These.
you're going to help me? Great. Let's get this out of the way. Normally, when I mix this all up, I would then put it in a pastry bag like this.
Uh-huh.
But because I'm always looking for shortcuts, what we're going to do is we're going to put it in a plastic bag.
All right.
And then, right on the corner, we're going to cut off the edge of the plastic bag. And then we are going to fill these little eggs
Well, that's an easier
through
way
this corner,
than with the spoon, just plopping it in there.
just
Okay,
like
great.
that.
Well, I'm
you've got-
so anxious to try these and see
Well,
what they're going to taste like.
We've got to finish it. We've got to make
Okay.
it look pretty for you to. We put a little garnish with a little sun-dried tomato, and one of the great tricks in the kitchen with sun-dried tomatoes, or many other things actually, is when you want to make a little julienne, that's called in cooking terminology. Rather than take your knife and cut it, you just get your kitchen shears.
Great. Okay, let's take a look at the finished product here.
Okay, let's do that.
We have a
Let's
plate
put
of
this-
them. They're already done.
Okay,
Oh,
let
and
me
there we go.
get this on there.
Little dab.
Dab like
Now
that.
let's look at the plateful.
And then
This is
let's-
wonderful. All right, let's try this with the yogurt. I'm anxious to see if this tastes any different.
There we go. We'll put this one right in this spot.
That's a good snappy flavor. And I wouldn't notice if there's no mayo and there's
No,
yogurt.
I don't think so.
And it's a lot healthier.
I think so.
Okay, these are wonderful.
Good, I'm glad you like
Well, thanks
them.
for bringing them in. And I do like that snap from the sun-dried tomatoes.
Good. Well, now
So
we're
some
doing
good
turn you on
hints.
to sun-dried tomatoes.
And I know how to take the shell off a hard-boiled egg. So we'll be back with more in just a moment, so don't go away. Or are you going to try one too?